If I win, we cross and work tomorrow. If you win, we stay here, okay? Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
No!
Okay, I win. That means we're going to Laos today. At least we try. Let's go.
One day earlier than expected, we continue our around the world bicycle tour into country number 16, Laos. It starts with a little bummer, as for some dubious reason we are not allowed to cycle across the border.
We were not allowed to cycle over the bridge. I mean, we literally cycled, 30,000 kilometers from Germany, but apparently it's impossible to cycle over this bridge. I mean, cars go over the bridge, motorcycles go over the bridge, buses go over the bridge, but the bicycle, impossible. So we had to pay 250 baht to get the bus ticket with the bicycles, and then the bus wanted to go without us, so we had to start a kind of an argument that they take us so we don't need to wait another hour for the next bus.
But now this was the Thai part.
Yeah, that was the easy part. We heard that on the Laotian border side it can be very tricky, especially on a Sunday afternoon, because they will start charging you for being on a weekend, being after 4 p.m, being for a sunny day or whatnot. So
Ridiculous reason. So yeah, we are looking forward. I mean, all in all, this is an exciting day because we are entering another country.
See you on the other side. On entering, we knew little about the country across Friendship Bridge number 4, other than that the border officers have a reputation for inventing all sorts of extra service fees. And also that Laos is a rather poor landlocked country that used to be colonized as part of French Indochina, and as a result suffered from various violent conflicts all the way into the late 80s.
I wasn't fully aware that the communists had won the internal struggle eventually, although the name Lao People's Democratic Republic could have given that away. So while there will be some similarities with neighboring Thailand, exploring Laos by bicycle will be very interesting indeed. Woohoo!
We made it!
Welcome to Laos!
Yes. Actually, it was pretty good on the Laotian side. We just paid the normal $40 per person for the visa, which is normal for Germans. Nothing else, so...
And the guys at the border were very
Super
nice. Yes,
yeah.
very nice, very helpful.
Anyways, it's almost dark, so we really need to find a place for the night. See ya! As we cross the border in the evening and a day early, we have no idea where we are going to sleep. The first night in a new country is often a bit of an extra challenge. Our first goal is to reach the actual border town safely and figure out things from there. It's incredible, one can immediately sense how much poorer this country is. Just how little light is there on the streets. We need to get to the next village, Huai Tsai. It's about 10 kilometers away from the border immigration post. I just realized that I forgot to withdraw money at the border and we are now halfway. So I really hope that there's an ATM in Huai Tsai.
Right from the start, Laos feels a lot rougher around the edges, which is a bit scary, but also exciting.
B-Cell seems to be the best bank with the highest withdrawal limit, which is 2.5 million kip, which is really only a little bit over 115-ish dollars roundabout. So yeah, but that's the daily limit. Anyways, we got money, so I will head back to the somewhere over the river hostel where we booked a room for tonight, and this night we'll stay just under some roof because they're fully booked.
After a surprisingly restful night in our tent at the banks of the Mekong and with a wonderful sight towards Thailand, we decide to take the slowboat down the river the following day. Do you know where the boats are?
Down there? Okay. Here? Oh, here.
No!
That's not so bad.
Oh, okay. What?
I guess we take off the baggage.
The Pakbeng? Boat Pakbeng? Lo Prabang? Pakbeng?
Pakbeng.
Okay.
It's very heavy.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'm so scared.
They insisted that we keep the bags on our bicycles while storing them on the roof. We take the big public slowboat, which is the economical and therefore popular choice for travelers and locals alike. After a 2-day journey, this boat will reach Laos' ancient capital, Luang Prabang.
There are also much more luxurious private boats available, but they are very expensive. We bought our tickets directly at the pier, which is the cheapest option. Make sure to arrive early to get a good seat towards the front. Ideally, you want to sit far from the engine, facing away from the sun and not in the alley. The Mekong River, stretching over 4,900 kilometers from the Tibetan Plateau to the South China Sea, is Southeast Asia's vital water highway. Flowing through 6 countries, it connects millions of people. In remote regions of Myanmar, Laos and Cambodia, where roads are scarce or unreliable, the massive stream provides a lifeline. Boats carry goods like rice, timber and fuel and serve as a daily transport for locals and traders.
Unlike the other foreigners on board, we take the slowboat for the first day only. Doing so, we avoid the heavy trucks on Asian Highway 3 linking Thailand and China through Laos, and instead get to cycle through a region that rarely sees foreign visitors. In the late afternoon, after a roughly 7 hours journey downstream, we arrive in Pakbeng, a small village about halfway between the Thai border and Luang Prabang, making it the ideal stopover.
Stupid mistake by me. We didn't book a room for the night here in Pakbeng. And of course we don't have to. There's a monastery where we can ask if we can put our tent. But today is our wedding anniversary, the 5th one. All the nicer places are booked, so now...
Hold on, sorry.
You booking one?
You have booking already?
Yeah, go around. We can...
You stay here?
We don't know where we should.
We found ourselves a guest house and it's not far away, 200,000 kim for a night.
And that is?
Well, about $10. Actually, not booking online in advance is cheaper most of the time, and unless traveling in the major tourist seasons, finding a room spontaneously hasn't been an issue for us yet.
With the accommodation settled, it's time to get our bicycles off the boat and up to the road. Luckily, we get a hand from that friendly Swiss cycling family. Instead of giving us directions to the guest house, we are told to sit down again.
We'll do a little pickup ride here now. We are back on the bicycles in Pakbeng. Ahead of us lay about 250 kilometers to the north of Laos, where we will have to sit in a much smaller slow boat again, because there will be no more road, and that will be interesting. But until then, it will take us probably 4 days.
Life here is very much connected with the boats that arrive from the border, Thai border, and go to Luang Prabang. All the tourists stop here for one night, and yeah, it's interesting to observe how everything is around that little amount of tourists that come out of the boat every day.
Capture. Savadi. Cycling away from the pier and the guest houses and restaurants catering to the slowboat travelers, the surroundings change fast. The houses become smaller and simpler. There's little traffic and we see barely any cars on the road. Most people seem to work in agriculture. The economy of Laos is quite basic, with a lot of resource extraction and some basic manufacturing. In 1971, Laos was admitted to the United Nations LDC list of least developed countries, but the country is set to graduate from that list by late 2026. Hello, hello, Savadi. Savadi. Savadi.
In the afternoon, during a short break, we treat ourselves to some refreshing watermelon. The friendly shopkeeper uses every spare moment to spin cotton in the traditional way. Judging by her precise and skillful movements, she has been doing this her entire life. This is how it has been done for thousands of years, but for decades already only a tiny fraction of the global cotton production is still spun by hand. Yet here in the Nambang Valley, we see women making yarn the old way all day.
getting closer to 5 p.m. in the afternoon. It's the evening rush hour, seems like. And well, if you look closely, about 90% of the motorized traffic is the Honda Wave motorcycle. I think it's a 110 cubic centimeter engine, manual. Must be very, very cheap and endurable because everybody is riding this one. Wow. While a majority of Laotians can't even afford one of the simplest and cost-efficient motorcycles and live in very modest conditions, this isn't true for everyone. By public appearance and on paper, Laos is one of the 5 remaining Marxist-Leninist socialist countries of the world. Ready? In reality, the country shifted away from a fully planned economy in the 80s, allowing private business and foreign investment. However, Laos' one-party political system not only enables tight centralized control, but also fosters a severe lack of checks and balances, which contributes to persistent systemic corruption. While the omnipresent socialist ideology is still fed to the general public on a daily basis, the country does not feel social at all.
Anyway, after a long day of cycling, we are looking for a place where we can spend the night. We only had good experiences with camping in temples in neighboring Thailand. Buddhism is also deeply ingrained into Lao culture, so much so that the Communist Party did not dare to outlaw it, but rather tried to control it.
That's a little interesting situation. So we are here at this Wat, and there was nobody, no monk for sure. This dogs. Dogs are always cool, huh? He likes me, the other one is a little bit too afraid. Obviously we need to ask if we can put our tent somewhere in the neighboring yard. There's a family. And we asked them if it's okay if we put our tent because there seems to be no monk around. When they understood that we want to put a tent, they said it's okay. So, our temple for the night.
After a pleasant night, we continue cycling up the Nambang Valley along Laos National Road 2W towards Muang Sai in a northeasterly direction. It's the second half of December and we have to reach Luang Prabang before the end of the year, but want to cycle through the remote and mountainous north first.
It is already well into the dry season. The humidity is significantly lower than a week ago, which makes cycling somewhat easier, especially as we also gain altitude. The goal for the day is to get over the pass at about 1,000 meters above sea level.
Our drone had an accident. How bad is it?
It's broken.
Oh
Beyond
shit.
repair.
No.
Completely smashed. Fuck.
How did this happen?
I don't know. It hit the truck, I guess. Thanks. Egal.
Crashing our €1,000 drone was a bit of a shock. Unfortunately, the camera and gimbal were smashed and ripped off by the impact.
It had taken me a while to get over the worst anxiety flying the drone. However, having it in follow mode on this road with barely any traffic seemed fairly safe. Literally any other vehicle we had seen that day would not have been tall enough to hit our drone, except this one massive Chinese truck shooting around the corner. I feel odd. This is a huge financial blow, we won't be able to capture the beauty of Laos from the sky, and at the same time, these are such first world problems to have. So we had hoped that this is a food market, but it seems to be more like tools, and I doubt that they can repair the drone though. That smashed really good. Well, let's see if we find food somewhere.
Especially since Thailand, where tasty food is readily available wherever there are people, we kind of stopped cooking properly. We just ate whatever we could buy at the side of the road. Here in Laos, as far from touristic hotspots as it gets, this gets a bit more challenging.
This one has pictures, this is good. I don't understand.
Dark and thin.
Dark and thin.
Okay, also ich nehme auf jeden Fall sowas. Ja.
Bố ba ba mình hú xài nhịp đi. Ba thầy giót đi.
Man go from Tante and
Sieht aber eigentlich ganz cool aus. We ordered some noodle soup, as the communication is a little bit difficult here in the countryside. We just pointed on a picture on one dish that didn't seem to have very adventurous stuff. We still got some blood cake, so let's see. I'm always surprised when I eat blood cake that it tastes pretty good actually. What else do we have? That I have no idea what this is. Okay. Well, that's some intestine stuff. That was a little. Yeah, that was definitely some type of intestine, probably from the pork. This looks porky. Yeah, I mean, not the most tender meat, but overall, the broth that's healthy. That's brunch. Verwirrende Geschmäcker. I think it's also intestine. I think this is from the stomach or something. Ooh, yeah, this has a pungent smell.
I like blood cake.
Well, it's not that I. Come on, it's okay. Okay.
So much.
It has a lot of blood cake.
Okay, let's try.
Whoa, whoa, the chili's hot. Ooh, that is so hot.
Would you make your nails in the restaurant?
Yeah, why not? Samadhi, hello, Samadhi. School's out or Samadhi? Oh. Hello. Sawadee.
Sawadee.
Oh, sawadee.
What's wrong, Matthias?
I'm a little depressed.
don't look happy, yeah.
Not only because I destroyed our drone today, but also it's hard to communicate with the locals. I mean, the kids go nuts when they see us, and everyone is there for a very friendly sawadee and waving the hands. But other than that, there's not much communication you can do. And then also to see how poor the vast majority is in this country. This is the poorest country we've been so far. Then you see the people that live in mansions and drive huge cars, and other people can barely find enough food. I mean, officially they're still communists. Basically, practically, they're a dictatorship with a small group of people gathering all the money, and the rest of the population is deprived of anything. Tough.
The communication here was very hard indeed, and I think maybe this is also just another part of our journey. Maybe we should learn how to deal with it and find another ways how we can communicate with people that we don't understand at all, because sometimes I think that even their body language is different from the body language we understand. This is the world.
Bye bye. The remaining day we spent climbing to the pass. Here in the mountains of northern Laos, the rice harvest just finished and the paddies lay dry until the beginning of the rainy season in May. Sawadee, bye bye, sawadee. Bye bye.
In the late afternoon, shortly after making it over the highest point of this road, we decide to camp in the mountains. Isn't this a paradise? Looks like it. I don't know if you can hear this, but I can hear water, which means we can take a shower, and maybe if it's good enough we can filter it and use for food and drink. Really nice. What happened, Matthias? I wanted to eat.
Somehow the stove didn't get any fuel. I thought the pump was the problem, so I did the pump service and switched some parts. Now I think it was not the pump's problem, it was the needle of the jet that was stuck kind of, and well, hopefully now it works. Let's see. Here something, but not enough. Seems like the fuel line is the problem. Either the fuel line or the jet, something there is not letting the gasoline through. I think it's the jet, because the fuel line seems to be full of fuel, but nothing gets out, so probably the jet. How did that work? I replaced the needle last time. Now I'm gonna replace the jet.
Waiting to be cooked.
No fuel. There's no more service steps I could possibly try. Okay, it works now. Wait.
Yoo-hoo!
Wait.
There will be food!
First there will be fire. Oh no, it's all going in the tent. No! Shit. This is terrible. No! Oh my god. Everything will be black. Okay, flushing the fuel line did the trick. There will be food after all. It's not my day. Was wird das kosten?
Savadi.
ลงเมืองแบงมาสิลงเมืองแบงอ่ะ
Moins quoi? Moins quoi?
Capture
ขอบใจ
Capture.
10k.
Do you think it's enough?
I don't know. She didn't say anything. I mean, in Thailand that would have been enough. Is this okay? Yeah? Okay? Okay.
Not very sweet.
Aroy.
Alloy.
แซ่บกว่าเอาตึมโอ้ช่วยกันโอ้
We couldn't bring ourselves to film it, but that morning we passed small settlements with people in dire living conditions. Tiny, fragile and leaky split bamboo huts on the dusty side of the road, where they squat and roast whatever they found in the forest, or in the best case scenario, a rat over a small fire for breakfast.
Savadi. 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 Do 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 do. This is not how we imagine Southeast Asia. It is cold. Not for Mathias anymore. Today in the morning it was not freezing, but very, very cold, 13 degrees. Yeah, we are not used to this anymore. We had to put everything we have, and it was unfortunate that we left all our winter clothing in Bangkok. It's 22nd of December and we want to arrive in Muang Khoa, a bordering village with Vietnam for Christmas. It's about 120 kilometers away, so I hope we can make it. Right now we are in extremely non-touristic areas and the poverty here is just heartbreaking. Laos' population is extremely diverse, especially here in the north of the country. The Laos government only recognizes 49 ethnic groups with 160 ethnic subgroups. However, the actual number of ethnic groups is thought to be much higher, as high as 237 according to one United Nations report, or even 240 on the basis of the distinct languages within the 4 main language families spoken.
Ethnic Lao make up just over half of the total population and tend to be concentrated in the valleys and the lowlands of the south, dominating the whole country's politics and economy. Northern Laos is a rugged, mountainous region where steep terrain and scattered villages make farming and transport difficult. Most families depend on slash-and-burn subsistence agriculture with few non-farm jobs and limited access to markets. Poverty is highest in remote provinces like Phong Sali and Udom Sai, especially among ethnic minorities such as the Hmong, Khmu and Akha. Many communities face poor roads, low school attendance and limited healthcare, with malnutrition and language barriers adding to the challenges.
Around noon we pass Muang Sai, the capital of the Udom Sai province. We decide to take the rare opportunity to leave the main road and make a small detour through a neighboring valley.
It's very dusty. Tidy. If you come here in the wet season, this will be horrendous mud. Now in the dry season, it's just dust and stones. Brutal. Oh, yeah. Oh God. Ready?
Here in the Nam Kho Valley, Mathias and I got into a proper fight. We don't even know why, so it probably just was the bumpy road and rough last couple of days.
Ready?
I remember some screaming and Mathias riding a little ahead, until suddenly...
Now people know how to party, it seems.
While this village fares better than many in the north, they don't have much. But they do have food, beer lao, homemade rice liquor, some great spirit, big hearts, and of course a massive karaoke machine.
I cannot count how many of their homemade liquor I had by now. Too many for sure. Lao people can party really, really hard. That's and they're so kind. It's amazing. Oh yeah. Can you film me? I need a banana. You want a banana? Gặp trời.
Việt Nam, mưa nà đây, speak English cả, no đấy, no, speak English, no.
We cannot speak Lao.
Speak Lao đấy, okay. Mấy khoan các bạn.
Wow,
This is literally drunken on bicycles.
Oh, this is wild. So this was the last village in the valley. We now have to climb out of the valley to Muang La, which is the next bigger village on the main road, where we hopefully find some good place to sleep. Wow, great experience. Awesome. Ridiculous.
Yeah, each time they would offer one, cup of, like a small cup of alcohol and only this one.
Yeah, homemade
And
stuff.
then, like, everyone would do this,
This really seems to be Lao culture. We have seen those kind of parties a lot the last few days. And well, it just felt right to stop and take part in this. And it's so lovely how they made us part of their celebration.
Yeah,
Awesome.
amazing.
So let's hope we make it up that hill without any problems.
Let's try at least, huh?
In 1 hour, the sun will go down. Despite all the hardships people here in this country certainly have to go through on a daily basis, they are amazing. They are.
Oh, Obviously, we should have an unexpected river crossing when we are drunk.
Let's go.
Let's try.
What could go wrong?
Could go wrong.
Please. Come on. Yes, yes. Very good. Please, please, please. Oh my god. My feet are wet now. We have to climb 150 meters and do another 15 kilometers to Mong La, which we'll hope to arrive today. Let's go.
Very good.
Wow. How does it look? Oh my god.
I would say the nature is challenging us.
Okay, if you fall, keep the bicycle out of the water because of electronics.
สบายทางลำบาก
You can do it. Yeah.
My feet are wet. Oof.
This is unreal. How many times? Okay, just go, 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 don't stop at all. Go, go, go.
Oh my
I
god.
hope this was the last river crossing today. Oh my god, why? Go, go. There's
Again?
more.
But which way?
This way.
This way?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Well, the great thing is, now that my feet are soaked anyways, it really doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, so this is what happens if you don't choose the main road in Laos. I don't know, you can do it if you are really adventurous or not.
It really helps if you're drunk though.
Oh my god.
I'm coming. I'm going. Oh, okay. Ah.
Okay, be the last one, please.
Are you kidding me? I can't even count anymore. Seriously. Oh. 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 Shit. Oh, that's the next one. Great.
Oh my god, this is deep.
Just walk through it. Come on.
Oh, shit! I'm gonna cycle it. Oh. Wait. Made it.
That's the next one. Let's go. Low gear, low gear. Oh, God. Oh, no, why? You know what the funny thing is? Nobody of the locals warned us about the road because for them it's just normal.
Maybe they warned us and we said, Upchai! Thank you!
But you know, at one point they built bridges here. So there's that. Okay, in like 30 minutes the sun will be gone and there's the next river crossing. Go, go.
Oh my, this is very deep. Muddy.
It's December 22, the days are really short, that's why it's now 5:30 p.m. It's already getting dark and it's about 15 kilometers or so to the next bigger village where we would be able to find a guest house. And we have the opportunity to just put our tent under this bamboo roof, which is actually okay and for free. So because we can't decide, we'll do rock, paper, scissors again. If I win, we go to the next town. If you win, we stay in this hut, okay? Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. You win, we stay here.
Oh no!
Well, that's sad.
Well, in my mind, I was a little bit, looking forward to the good, tasty dinner and the shower and comfy bed. But it is what it is. Let's put the tent, shall we?
Water's a little muddy now, but I got water. Pretty clear, it's good enough for cooking. It's perfect. I mean, it got immediately dark right after we stopped here. We have some water so we can cook dinner. There's no proper road nearby, so it will be really quiet in the night. There's also no roosters, because that's really a thing here in Laos. There's roosters everywhere where there's people. So I think we'll have a really, really quiet night. It's the 23rd of December.
Almost Christmas.
Very Christmassy.
Yeah.
We slept very well, albeit it was a little bit colder. Today we have over 80 kilometers ahead of us because we want to spend Christmas in
Muangkwa.
Muangkwa.
Yes, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I think we can make it for the dinner.
Well, for the dinner, hopefully. Sun! Oh, it's so cold. We've all our winter kit in Bangkok. Maybe a little bit too much of it. Oh, but how beautiful is this valley? Wow.
This was the first part of us cycling the very north of Laos, a different kind of challenge for us, not as much physically but mentally. If you find our travel documentaries interesting, be so kind as to hit that like button, leave a comment and share our videos with people who might like them too.
We've recently reached 10,000 subscribers, which is a big milestone, but we are still not able to cover our expenses of the post-production alone, not to mention the cost of replacing broken equipment. Oh wow, maybe someone marries, there will be some festivities, Sawadee. Ooh! Sawadee! Wow! Sawadee! Sawadee! Hello, somebody.
Creating this content is only possible thanks to the support of our amazing contributors through buymeacoffee.com/aworldbiketour and paypal.me/amazingworldbiketour.
Over 2.5 years ago, we set out on this journey to see and to show the world as it is, and with the hope to inspire and encourage some people along the way.
If you want to chip in and help our project become sustainable, check out the links in the description below. Every little bit helps us to get another episode out.
In the meantime, you can watch over 40 episodes from our first pedal strokes back in Germany all the way to Southeast Asia.
Thank you so much. Until next time.
And may the wind be at your back.